Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anna of Reinforce Me Club. Today, we are going to talk about the Valley of Disappointment. This is not a sad story. Matter of fact, is everybody undergoes the Valley of Disappointment whenever someone starts a new thing, new new skill, new career, new business, or like wants to live in a new community. You need to learn to how to get along with the people there. Anything new in the journey of our lives, we have to go through this valley of disappointment. Now, let's take a simple example. Imagine you want to learn how to ride a bike without training. Now, in the first 1 to 3 days, you get stumble, fall, get wounded, and sometimes you get injured while learning how to get your balance in order to ride the bike as easy as anyone could see that you're a pro now, just to get your balance. Now, this is where you end up when you've put a lot of effort to reach the goal, which is to really learn how to ride a bike well, but you haven't seen any real progress or results. Some people at this stage, they quit if they don't persevere. They end up starting new things because they realize that they don't want to. They're not fully committed to this journey, to this venture. It could be business venture or new career. They're not fully committed. They want easy things. They want to get things easily. No delayed gratification. I want it now. But that's not how it is. The valley of disappointment is never easy. It's tough times. It is frustration. But understand, guys, that change doesn't happen overnight. Things do not go as planned. As in tribute to the forgotten New Year's resolution of 2024, which is supposed to start on January 2024. This is February now. However, it is never too late. You can always start today, February, or next month. Since we have 12 months in a year, you can always make it up to yourself and start again and do your best to go through and overcome the valley of disappointment, those tough times that wherein you feel like, oh gosh, this is not for me. This is hard. I'm tired. I can't sleep well because I keep thinking about it. I feel frustrated. So you you do your best to persevere. Have patience with yourself. Do it again. Keep showing up so that you can eventually see the progress, not the big results, yes, the progress compared to your performance in the first day. Now, it is called the valley of disappointment because those feeling of frustration, hopelessness, feeling down while you're learning the new skills, practicing and practicing until you get it, and you still don't see any results yet, that feeling is like you are in a valley. You don't know when are you going to arrive to your destination. It's like, oh gosh, I'm not. Where are we? But you still have to continue walking or traveling towards your destination, even though you don't see anything happening yet. It's the same trees, the same land, but you have to continue the journey. So the valley of disappointment was is actually there in James Clear's book Atomic Habits. He called it as the plateau of latent potential, wherein those frustrations and feeling that you want to quit, you tend to really experience those stuff because you're not getting the things that you want, the results that you want right away. This has something to do with the delayed gratification concept too. Again, everyone goes through the valley of disappointment in learning new things. So, what's going to help you and the rest of us get through the valley of disappointment? The first one is, of course, you have to be patient with yourself and the situation. Secondly, you have to persevere. You have to practice. The third thing, practice, try again. And the fourth one, with the 4 words, never ever give up. Remember that the valley of disappointment don't last forever. You'll eventually get to the peak. You get your break and you realize how amazing it is to really get to the results that you want. That is why over time that you keep practicing in spite of those disappointments and hurt and pain that you go through, by the time you get the reward, you are going to value what you got. That's the essence of it. You won't just waste away because you work hard for it. Hard work, guys. Hard work pays off. And if you keep doing the same skill in majority of the time of your life, guys, that is called mastery. And people will see that as masterpiece. If you can only observe those famous authors like Stephen King, athletes like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Donald Trump in the world of business, Warren Buffett, who else? Robert Kiyosaki. Those pal have done the same skill majority of their lives. Just one thing. And now they're famous, rich and famous. What else can you do? It looks like overnight success for us, but it's never. It's a hard work. Now, along those hard work that you keep pounding on it until you get the result every day, still doing the same thing until you get it, regardless of your feeling down, frustrated. Those small actions add up over time to make a big difference, and that is called compound effect. Even though you don't see the big results right away, those small actions compounded over time will help you get to what you want. Although you don't see the big results yet, you will see the improvements every time you do the same thing. You try to practice and practice. And when you compare yourself from the first performance, on your first day, you are absolutely way too far from that performance. Of course, that's from first day to day 352. That's almost a year. To 4 years to 5 years compared to your first performance, it's way too far, guys. Way too far. And you see, you're trying to reach to your big goal. So there are some mini sacrifices that you have to really do with the time that you have. There might be things that you can't do because you choose to do this, so that you can get this in 2 years or 3 years. And this is how we learn the so-called delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is, okay, let's get another simple example. Saving money for 3 to 5 years in order to buy a house. See, guys, it's hard to get a portion from our salary to be saved up. And then you have to use what's left. And what's left is not really, sometimes you really have to budget your food, your gas, and all, like childcare, to be able to survive out from the, other than the money that you save up so that you can buy a new house for after 5 years. And that's hard. It's tough, guys. But think about it. Those money from the first year compounded to how many months it is in 5 years, that's already enough for you to get your new house. And you're going to save up again to buy your second house. So it takes little sacrifice. That's the value of delayed gratification. That's also discipline. And sometimes, to some people, discipline is a harsh word, but when you get to really, experience the value of it, that's the time when you get the result. You really want to do it again. That's addicting, and that is freedom too. Nobody, I mean, not all people have good self discipline, guys. And saving is a habit. It's just gonna be hard in the first 2 to 3 months, but when your brain clicks and you get used to it, saving is nothing. It's automatic. Okay, I save 10% of my salary so that, to this bank so that I can buy a house. It's automatic. You don't even think about it. The hardship only lasts for 2 to 3 months, not even 2 months. If you're used to really controlling yourself, that's the beauty of habit. It's hard because you have to apply self discipline in the first couple of days, and then there you go. It's automatic. Even learning how to ride a bike, you have to apply discipline so you can get the balance. And then when your brain clicks, it's already automatic. You can ride the bike on the mountain, get a trail, and go through that journey. Just be careful, guys. So, putting an effort and hard work, even if you don't see the immediate result, is actually that's a good way of self-control, because it's not about self-control. Nobody wants a self-control. Nobody wants a self-discipline. But for the sake of getting this life-changing results, those sacrifices will be worth it in the end. Over time, the consistent practice and patience will help you climb out of those valley and feel proud of your achievement in time. Plus the rewards. It could be monetary rewards. You might gonna get a Nobel Prize. You might gonna, you get a name or a title as a business tycoon, or just the simple ones. You might gonna see your children grown up and have finished their degrees because you supported them. You work hard to support your children in order for them to finish their school, their bachelor's degree, or what to give them a good education. And you got it. That's a hard work, and that's a champ. I hope you see the value of this topic today, because this is really important. Whenever you feel the hard times, adversities, and challenges as you go along to your new journey, always remember that those adversities will reveal your real intention. It reveals who you are. So be the person who never ever give up. So once again, this is Anna of Reinforce Me Club telling you, you never lose, you either win or learn. Have a lovely day again.